Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet and we're back here for another FM23 video with the ABC Journeyman Club number 9 with Coventry City, and we are in the Champions League in the last 16 and we have a massive match. After beating Atletico Madrid in the last round, which was tough, it gets exponentially harder. We play Barcelona over 2 legs today. The chances suggest that we aren't going to have a hope here, but you just never know, do you? Barcelona are in imperious form. They've lost 1 match in their Champions League journey, which we'll have a look at here. Lost to Capitolini away 3-0. That's a big loss there, but at home they have been difficult to beat. And you look at this, beating Arsenal, Ajax, Shakhtar and Sporting. No one really tough, but then you look at that win away against Bayern. They are going to be in trouble. They're going to be a team that causes a lot of trouble. Xavi is managing Barcelona. Let's see what we can come up with. Before we get there, let's just have a look at the results. We had a couple of results since that game against Atletico. 2 really good results, actually. Both 2-0. A 2-0 victory at home against Manchester United. That was important. Calperthwaite and Lawrence. And then we've just beaten Forest 2-0. A couple of goals from Calperthwaite. He's in form going up against Barcelona. So fingers crossed we can come out with this with the best possible result. So here we go. Let's dive in and have a look at the team that we're going to be putting out. Right, here we go. We're going to go with Calperthwaite and Spice up top. Spice didn't finish last game. He got a bit of an injury early on. He only played about 30 minutes, but he looks like he's got back to fitness, so hopefully he can do well. Long and Leo, Franchetti and Cortez with Reyes on the bench. Chilisi at left back. Besha, Christiansen and Sharol with Gomez in goal. We are missing Charlie Allen, who's still out injured. He's had a cracking season, but yeah, I think I don't know whether he's going to get back in because Spice is back. We're also missing Lang at left back and Rodriguez, who has completely turned our season around with a 7.51 average rating at the back. So we're going to have to play Besha in there instead. Let's see how we do. Besha's not played too many games. Bykov's come in, played a couple of games recently. Actually, we brought him in that central midfield, ball-winning midfielder role, which was good. He did okay. So let's see what this team can come up with. It's hard to say whether we are going to be competitive here. We've got some great players, but I worry about our team at the back. Calperthwaite is scoring goals now, which is great. Leo's in great form, but that back line is not the best. We are missing some key players in there. That might be the thing that does us in. But here's Long. He's going to chip that ball in. Cortez, the ball is it's out. Leo doesn't get the ball there. Thought we might see a mistake from the goalkeeper, but we don't see that. And it looks like Barcelona are going to come away with this. Pinto. This ball is flicked wide to Rodriguez. Nakashima. Najeko and Franceschi has won the ball off them. Plays a wonderful foot through ball. What's Calperthwaite going to do? Oh, it's off the bar. What a bizarre off the bar, off a deflection. So, I mean, it would have been incredibly unlucky to concede that, but for that not to go in is pretty unlucky in itself. So, yeah, I mean, a real opportunity early doors there given to us by Barcelona. But here they come again. Quick break. Najalko. And it's a deflection of our own. But that one goes into the back of the net. And Briojan, who is that? He's like Irish. An Irish Brazilian. Though he's Spanish. And he scored 7 in 21. Doesn't look, he came from Wolves. Doesn't look an amazing player, if I'm being honest. But he scores the goal. And we are 1-0 down. Unlucky, I think, but we've not really created anything either. So it's sort of, you think, well, it's unlucky, but need to do a little bit better. And that's off the post. Oh, it was offside. It was offside, so that's fine. We need to be much better than this. Otherwise, we are going out of this with a bit of a whimper. Long, he's Oh, that's a horrendous ball there. And we've got away with another one. They've hit both posts. We've hit the bar, they've hit both posts. And yeah, you've got to say Barcelona look the better side at the minute. We need to be infinitely better. But here they come. Round the corner, inside. But here's Sherald. He's found Leo. Leo's had the ball taken. Took him an age to bring that down. And they're just so sharp in their the way they play. Leo gets the ball back. A little bit of a wild challenge. Here's Cortez. His customary yellow card after just 18 minutes. I mean, the guy... Oh, dear me. But it's a lovely ball. Leo, if anything's going to happen, Leo's going to make it happen. Oh, and Carter Cowperthwaite, has he scored the equaliser there? He could have been offside. I'm not sure. It was close. It's disallowed. Well, it's a good ball through. Here's Leo there. Spice. And he went a fraction too soon because he was ahead of them. He didn't need to go that quickly. And that would have been it. We'd have levelled it up. As it is, we are 1-0 down. It's a lovely little bit of play from Barcelona as they just waltz through us with those quick passes and just feel like just a better side than we are at the minute. I don't know why we look a bit laborious on the ball, but we've got the ball back here, and it's another just a bit of a silly ball just in the air. Not going to do much with that. Here's Chilisi, who's I thought that was going through, but it's a lovely through ball, and in they come again. And it's into the back of the net. And Viktor Savoshka makes it 2-0. And yeah, it's only 20 minutes on the clock. And we've been pulled open again. I mean, they could have been 3 or 4 up already, which is a real concern. You've got to say, maybe if we'd have the proper defence out, which feels a little bit more capable of dealing with these balls through and stuff, we might be a bit better. But here's Carter Cowperthwaite. Oh, and it's a dreadful ball over the top, and he's, oh dear, needs to be better. Just no composure there. Leo, he gets his head to it, but again, we aren't going to score shots like that, are we? It's frustrating because we're going to be out of this before we've even got going, unless we can do something much better in the second half. Vitor Mateus, I thought it's a dodgy ball playing like that, but they're just so comfortable. Look at them passing it around. Well, Franceschi has done well. That's a bit of a funny ball, Sherald, and it's out. Oh, it's in, Leo. It's 20th of the season, but we are back 2-1, and I guess that's what we are a little bit better at. Perhaps a little bit more physical than they are, so can just win that ball off them. And they headed it out, and Cortez does brilliantly to win that, and Leo, a little 1-2 with Long, and we make it 2-1. So it's the people who we thought might make it happen have done exactly that. So a little bit more in the second half. Maybe there's a route back into this. But first 20 odd minutes, we just were nowhere near this Barcelona side. It's a lovely ball over the top. Oof. Long cannot get there. That's the sort of thing we need to do, isn't it? That's nicely done. Franceschi's having a great game, actually. Just as not as an attacking midfielder, but just as a disruptor. But there we go. Ball through, and it's over the top. But yeah, we are really open at the back. We've got some good stuff going on in the centre, but at the back we are all over the place. And this is something we really need to sort out for next season. Leo, though, it's 2-2. And thank God we've got people up top who can do stuff, because the defence isn't really helping us much. But we have levelled it up, and it's a lovely bit of play Here, Franceschi, ball in there into Cortez, who sets it up, and Leo, no one went with him, and he has been the difference for us. And we get to half time, and Gomez has had a shocker. Defence have had a shocker, but attacking wise, the midfield there, you can see have done really nicely. They've kept us in this game. Spice, we've hardly seen. Backline, oof. I wonder whether actually we should think about bringing Bykov on, because we're not worried too much about the height. It's the ability at the back. Wow, I don't know what the heck happened there. Gomez, I mean, this is potentially the last European tie he's going to play in, because he is retiring at the end of the season. So, you'd think he would want to go out with a bit of a bang, but he's had a bit of a shocker of a game so far. Oh, he's done well though there. And we got away with that. We've got away with that again. Barcelona pushing forward yet again. Yeah, and they've just kind of put their foot on the gas again. They took it off. Here's Cowperthwaite, and again losing the ball, just not being great. Just the front two haven't been great, and the defence has been particularly poor. But everything in the middle has been all right. But here's Leo. Such an important figure for us today. Here he goes. It's a lovely ball. Oh, it's off the post. Oh, he's offside. Offside. Real opportunity there. Leo's having one of the games of his life today. So what are we going to do? Cowperthwaite has done nothing. What are they doing at the back? That is a dangerous thing to do. And Cortez, we didn't win that. Christiansen, I think out of the back few, he's the one who's perhaps been the most reliable. Oh, and defensively, wow, oh my! I think we're going to have to make some changes, because we are looking shocking at times, and then brilliant. It's a fun game. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, that was almost a stunning through ball. I mean, you feel you know what's going to happen. That's offside. It's hit the bar. It is offside though. Let's make a change. I think Spice is probably needing of coming off. But what do we do up top? Because the front players have done zero. So we're going to bring on Suiso. I'm not sure he's the most exciting player, but Spice is looking tired. He's got legs, he's got pace. I don't know if he's got much in the way of ability as a striker, but the goalkeeper, he just gets on that one, doesn't he? Oh, I thought it was going to. This Barcelona passing, it works brilliantly, but it looks like half the time they're gonna lose the ball, and they just don't. I'm amazed how confident they are with just playing this. Here's Cowperthwaite though, and a really funny ball from Cowperthwaite. You'd want him to be a bit better there, but we are 2-2 at the minute, and really haven't been too impressed by this. Over the top again. Suiso's, come on, what do we do at the back? I wonder whether we bring off Bescher, I think he's had a real stinker of a game, really. Here's Suiso. It's into Leo. Now, this is the man you want to have it. He's looking a little bit tired, though, now, unfortunately. Just can't pull away. And here come Barcelona again. They play, this time, a long ball, but they're struggling in the air to find those passes. Here's Suiso. Cortez, who I think has possibly been the better player here. And it's Suiso. He's done it. We are 3-2 up, and I don't know how we've managed that. No idea. A couple of changes now. Bykov is on, and we're bringing Reyes on for Franchetti. Franchetti's looking absolutely shattered. I think this is required just to keep that domination. I think we have won the midfield battle, but just not much of the other battles on the pitch. So let's do it. Can we hold on to this lead? Didn't see this one coming after going 2-0 down, I'll be honest. But we will take it. We've got Manchester City up next. I mean, a win here would be a huge thing for this club. Oh my God, after everything he's done and then just fires it over the bar. That was such an opportunity here. Ridiculous game of football we're playing. Just no idea what's going on. Here's George, nobody on him. He's going to have a shot. And it's, just into Gomez's sweaty little hands, and we take that one away. So what have we got? We've got one more sub that we can make. Calpathwaite has done very little. I wonder actually whether we bring Lawrence on the left side and Morata down the right side. Just legs. Morata's long ball in. What are you doing, mate? It's chaos. It's absolute chaos, this game. I mean, I think anybody could still win it. And it's one of those games that, I mean, I'd love to finish. Oh, you prat. Is that the guy I've just fought on? He is. Why did I think that was a good idea? He's not the best player, and he's got a Barcelona player running at him. Come on, goalkeeper Gomez, you've had a terrible day. Can you pull out a penalty? Stuber straight down the middle. And it is 3-3, and probably all the chaos that's unfolded, probably 3-3 is about right. It could still go anyway. Well, here's Pinto, 90 minutes on, just over the top. Well, a absolute mad game of football. And even though they had a better XG, I think we created a good number of chances in that. And certainly, Suiso missed a sitter. We've created some great stuff, and we just weren't quite good enough to hold on to it. But we went 2-0 down and managed to pull that back. So we're not out of this yet. We've got to play Manchester City up next, and that's going to be scary. But important because City are right behind us in the league. But we're still in this game against Barcelona, which is fascinating. I don't know how we can do. I don't see us being able to hold a lead or a draw out in Barcelona. I think we have to go at it as we've done here and just shoot and just try and score goals and just see if we can score more than them. Right, folks, we will come out of this and we will play that game against Manchester City, and then I'll come back afterwards and we'll play leg number 2 against Barcelona. If it's anything like that one, it's going to be an exciting tie. Well, we've just finished the game against Manchester City. What a game this was. It was an absolute cracker of a game. You'll notice we had player sent off, Cortez sent off. After 45 minutes, we were 2-1 up at that point, but Carter Calpathwaite was absolutely outstanding. 4 goals in the game. Brilliant. Leo set a couple up, Spice and Lawrence with some other goals, but great performances from the likes of Bykov, Leo, Besha, all those players, and we'll need all of that because we're missing a couple of additional players due to suspension. We'll get into that in a second. So that's what it does to the league, and it's a massive, massive win for us because it means that we're now 4 points ahead of Manchester City. Gives us a little bit of breathing room, 4 points ahead of Tottenham, and even more there ahead of, so 9 points ahead of the likes of Chelsea, who have a game in hand over us. So it's really important that we keep in that, because we need to keep the Champions League spot. We really, really do. And it's been a tough old season, this one. So Cortez banned. Yeah, what a massive, massive performance this has been, particularly from Carter Calpathwaite. He's been in pretty ropey form in the middle of the season, but he has come back firing, so he is ready for this game against Barcelona. Yeah, Christensen and Cortez out, suspended. Rodriguez out, unregistered. We've got the likes of Charlie Allen back, so maybe we can look at putting him in, but Spice has got himself an assist, so let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can get people ready to fire for this Barcelona game. It's going to be tough, folks. Right, folks, here we go. After that 3-3 draw against Barcelona at home, and then having a cracking performance against Manchester City, Carter Calberthwaite is coming into this game having scored 7 goals in the last 4 games. He didn't play that great against Barcelona first time out, but if he gets himself on fire, we could be in for something. Team we're going with is this one. Carperthwaite and Spice can lead the line. Long and Leo left and right. Reyes is going to play alongside Besha because Cortez is out suspended. Chulisi, Baikov, Lang is coming into the centre with Sharold on the right side. I think that makes the most sense. So we've got a lot of youngsters on the bench, but we've got the likes of Allen back in the side. He could come on, make a difference. Just don't know. We've got very little. If we get an injury at the back, we might struggle to change that around. So we are even more at risk, I think, than we were the first time round. But we played really well against them last time and got a great draw. Can we go that little bit better? We've got Baikov in from the start this time, so fingers crossed he can. He was much better in the second half than Besha, and Besha's that little bit further on, so that might work better. See how we do. Well, 60 minutes in, and the two teams have kind of evened each other out, but we know that Barcelona have the ability to pass through us in an instant, in the blink of an eye. So we just got to keep an eye on that and not blink. And that's nicely done from the defence. So Gomez does well. What did I say about not having an injury at the back? We are going to have to go with a backline of Baikov and Besha, which is not what I want. Reyes will go into that role, and I think we'll play Franchetti just slightly higher up. So that's not what we needed, folks. That could be the thing that does us. I just don't think Baikov and Besha have the ability to hold out Barcelona, and I think we'll need to be at our best. But here we go. Nice play. Chulisi, who has really been so much better. I've been so happy with how Chulisi has grown into this season after a really, really poor start when we were trying to play it right back. Left back, he's done well. Central midfield, he's done well. What are you doing, Larson? Well, Sharold so it clears it, and here they go. I mean, these two are... It's probably not the worst team to be going up against, because Barcelona I wouldn't have thought would be too much of an in the air sort of off the post. Unlucky. Yeah, sort of attacking us with big heavy balls coming in, and lots of sort of physical stuff, and that's not what they do really. They're much more comfortable on the ball. So maybe it's the right thing. But Chulisi, a bit of a nothing header, and 25 minutes in. Oh, it's hit the post. So we've both hit the woodwork, but the deadlock has not been broken yet. Oh, Leo, I thought he maybe could have just put his foot through that rather than challenging it as he did. And we're 26 minutes in. This could go any way in terms of I don't think we're going to win it. Oh, that's a lovely finish. It's an absolutely lovely finish. Went for the far post. Was it a cross? Was it a shot? Nobody knows really, but he scores it. But yeah, we could be absolutely blown away by Barcelona, or we could keep it tight against them. And I still think we probably could. Goalkeeper might think he could have done a little bit better. This could be his last ever European tie. So, I mean, going out against Barcelona is not a bad thing, but putting a great performance in against Barcelona, same thing. Just, I mean, you don't want him to score at the near post, but you can't just give them chances like that. And it doesn't take much, does it? They've hardly been in the game in terms of creating chances, and they're 2-0 up. So, yeah, it's tough. Well, putting the corner in. And again, we've really not... Oh, look at that. And again, this time Gomez does get behind that, but really struggled off that Barcelona left side to create anything. And certainly they're really quite strong down there. Oh, Spice just gets his pocket pick there. Defender tries to head it. Oh wow, and it's gone wide there. It's been a weak first half, really. We've not had really anything going for us. I mean, we kept it tight for the first 20 minutes, but it's been all the chances have all come to Barcelona. We've seen nothing for us. Nice clearance though, and just needed to take that down, Capethwaite. Yeah, it feels like it's just, given the defensive problems that we've got, this is just asking one thing too much for us. But yeah, down this left side, here's Hernandez. They look, this guy, is it Nakahara, the one who's scoring all the goals? No, this is the guy who's scoring all the goals. He's got another goal. It's 3-0. And yeah, 3-0 in the first half. You wouldn't have thought that after 20 minutes, but it is awarded, yeah. Not much we can do here. So, yeah, it's frustrating, but you can kind of understand, given what we're able to put out at the back, why we're struggling a little bit. A couple of changes. Leo's going to come off. We are going to protect his legs a little bit for more important games to come. We'll bring Suiso on, who's a good player, and the other one who's come on is Charlie Allen, getting his return after injury. So maybe a Charlie Allen goal against Barcelona would be good. But yeah, I mean, wouldn't it be nice to be that effective? Barcelona absolutely bossed this, but wouldn't it be nice to have a team that could really go, be that effective all the time? Would be fantastic. Well, Long's done well there. Well done. He's going to find the pass into Suiso, who I've not minded as a player. He's kind of come in. He's given a good foil for Leo, and Leo's been outstanding. And there we go. It's goal number 4. Victor Savoshko. Let's see how good this guy is. He's going to be good, isn't he? I mean, he's pretty good. 24-year-old Hungarian. He scored 4. Right, couple more changes. Agba and Lawrence on for Lang and Long. And yeah, I mean, we're just saving folks' legs now. We're not in this game anymore. We're not gonna get a win out of this. And if we can come away with just a little bit of pride here. Allen into Suiso. Just a heavy touch. Could have got away there, but didn't. And Barcelona have shown why they are the team they are. Well, they've just blown us away. They did some really good passing in the first leg, and we weathered the storms when we needed to, but yeah, defensively we weren't able to deal with them this time round. And it does make me feel we really need to do something about this defence, because it doesn't quite work. It doesn't stack up, does it? And actually the front players have really struggled. Oh, and Capethwaite left it, and Lawrence came in behind, and but he was offside as well. So almost a good chance. And we've created 11 shots. It's not bad, is it? We've not been awful, but it's just how good this side we're up against is. Here's Capethwaite. Can he get himself an assist? Plays it in. Suiso, decent header, but cannot get the goal. It would be nice to get a goal, wouldn't it? And we'll just have to try again next year. Oh, it's a beautiful pull through, and Pinto. It's a cracking. I mean, conceding 5 goals in his final European tie. Such a shame for Gomez. Such a shame. He struggled in the first one of these, and he's really struggled in this one to get anywhere near them, to get the position right. But the defence have not helped him. That's offside. And it doesn't matter, because they've defended that fantastically. And even though we're getting the chances, we cannot do anything with them. It's a shame, but it shows us how far we've got to come. Oh, what a save. Cowperthwaite. I mean, his finishing has been outstanding, and he couldn't finish that one. That was an absolute sitter. So 87 minutes in, I don't want to concede another one. It's not a 5-0 game, but wow, when Barcelona are on it, they just slice through you like an angry knife. They're very good. Look at them spreading the play. George here on the left side. We're trying our best to keep the ball out, but wow. And that Suiso's done well there, but he's just passed it into trouble. And dreadful finish there. But it's almost all over. Suiso, pocket picked. And here's Liversedge. Poor header from Tilisi. Now, I was saying how pleased I was with him. And it's Liversedge who's... I think he might be offside with that. Sherrold looks absolutely shattered at right back. It's been a tough game. Hopefully this does not have massive consequences on our confidence, because I don't think it's necessarily deserved to be absolutely smashed in that way. But Barcelona were just purring. They were absolutely purring there. So, out of the Champions League, Lang, broken collarbone. Whoa, great. So that's total £8.257 million. So we get a decent chunk of money. And Lang literally just back, and he's back out again. But we've got Rodriguez and Christensen back in, so it's not the end of the world. Let's have a look at what that's done to the squad dynamics. It's not a big hit, so that's fine. And we can come back here against West Ham, where we've got a 5th round FA Cup game here. So following on from that, we'll play Cardiff, Tottenham, Stoke, Sheffield United, and then got some tricky away ties right at the end. So we'll see whether we can hold on to this 4th place. It's going to be tough, I think. Tottenham are 4 points behind, and they've still got a game in hand. So we've got our work cut out. I think most likely we're going to finish in these spots here, but we're going to work hard to try and stay in there. Anyway, folks, let me know what you thought about that. It was a cracking first match, and then just a bit of a disaster the second match. But we've also got a win over Manchester City and all of that as well. So it's good. Some good, some bad. But yeah, we roll on and try now and qualify for Europe again in the top 4. So come back and see how we do. And we've also got the FA Cup to play for as well, so that's exciting. See you later. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.